several months because it has leaked like a bucket with lots of holes in it. Sorry. But here it is in all of its glory, the Google Pixel 3. It's very noisy in here, so apologies if the sound quality is utterly gash, but hopefully you're picking up the picture quality all right. So let's have a bit of a stroll around the phone itself. First of all, as you can see there is a 5.5-inch smartphone compared with a 6.3-inch Pixel 3 XL. Nice and compact, certainly compared with a lot of the modern mobiles. As you can see there, the display mostly fills that front panel, sort of thick-ish bezels above and below. And as you can see there, it once again uses that sort of two-tone style design, just like the Pixel 2 before it and the Google Pixel before that. Once again, get a bit of glass action up top, and more of a, it's not quite a soft touch, but very smooth metal finish down here below. And of course you do get your rear-mounted fingerprint sensor as usual. And that display itself, it's a full HD display, so pretty sharp considering it's only a 5.5-incher. Although not as sharp as obviously its Quad HD rivals. Getting nice and close though, you'll see that text is super sharp. Those icons looking nice and crisp, and good color reproduction as well. Fully HDR supported as well, of course, so you can stream a good bit of Netflix, whatever you want to do. We flip around to the back again. You get a 12.2 megapixel camera. I believe it's an f1.8 aperture. As you can see, you get a whole host of camera modes. Camera portrait mode, of course, making use of that smart software because it is just a single lens snapper. If you dive into the more section, you get the usual stuff like Google Lens, slow motion, video recording, things like that. The playground as well, which basically just allows you to chuck AR characters into your environment. So if we spin around, I can hopefully... There we go, we got a little burger running around. And you can get some Marvel characters on there, whatever you want to do. Back into the camera app. Google has reckons that probably the low light capabilities are much better than before. Can basically take a whole load of shots and then amalgamate them to create a nice crisp image. That's kind of similar to what the likes of Huawei's P20 Pro, stuff like that can do. It can also pick a best shot at any point, similar to Sony's smartphones. So if you take a snap, it'll take lots of still images either side of you hitting the shutter button and then pick out the best one for you. And if you flip it to the front, you've got an 8 megapixel front facing camera, I believe it is, and it's actually a dual camera, so you can zoom right in to take a lovely sexy shot at any point, or you can zoom all the way out. It actually flips to a second wide angle lens camera once you hit this sort of middle point. As you can see there's a slight transition between the two. Quite noticeable when you see it in slow motion like that, and that just allows you to take a nice group shot with all of your mates. Well, the quality with that zoomed out effect does look a bit more grainy than with the standard lens. As for the specs, it's the Snapdragon 845 chipset, backed by 4 gigs of RAM. Certainly seems pretty nippy, running a nice bit of Android Pie. No issues there at all. And of course, it's got all the usual features. You can just flip up quickly to get to all of your apps, flip up again, and you've got access to your apps drawer, and of course our usual Google Assistant and everything else that you might expect. One of the most intriguing features is the call screening feature, which unfortunately is not coming to the UK just yet. It should be arriving at some point in the future, but not just yet, so stay tuned for that one. That basically just answers your calls for you when you're busy, and then it shows exactly what the caller is saying in text. So definitely a great feature if you want to basically avoid all those PPI calls, things like that. So in a nutshell, this is the Pixel 3. Stay tuned for in-depth coverage, full unbox, and everything else you need to know. And thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.